could not ask for a better day to play sectional baseball. 69 degrees as we approach game time. And today it's an all BBC opening round game between the 9-11 Edon Bombers and the 3-16 Stryker Panthers. This will be a third time that these two teams have played this year. Edon with a pair of 7-run wins this year, 7-0 and 10-3. And in that 7-0 win, Gannon Ripke, who's on the mound today for Edon, threw a no-hitter against Stryker. And Stryker will counter with Daniel Donovan, who also pitched in that game as well. We're just getting started on the Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes and Crematory pregame show. When we come back, we'll tell you about the other Division IV matchups on B-Rock Sports.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Edon, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Even though we don't know what life has in store for our homes or car, we can still prepare. Introducing the Damage Doesn't Have to Be Too Damaging policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly. Contact Danielle Van Atta, agent at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408 today. American Family Insurance Company. SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You know where to go when your vehicle has been in an accident, but why should you take that same vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service when you need an oil change, brake job, or any other routine maintenance? It's because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have 60 years of combined experience diagnosing and repairing domestic, foreign, and classic automobiles. They have a state-of-the-art alignment machine that ensures a perfect alignment every time, and the training and expertise to fix your problem the first time. So whether it's a crash or take your vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service.
Willis Electric takes pride in doing electrical work for residential, commercial, and industrial settings. They're ready to complete any job you have, big or small. They do it all. Give Willis Electric a call at 428-3161 for your next electrical job. They'll do it fast, and they'll do it right the first time. They're located 5 miles south of Stryker at the intersection of State Route 191 and US 6. Willis Electric takes pride in their service and also takes pride in supporting the Stryker Panthers. Good luck, Panthers.
Back out here at G. Ken Adams Field in Edon as we move closer to the opening pitch this afternoon between Stryker and Edon. This is one of 4 games being played in the Defiance District today as tournament play gets underway. In addition to this matchup, it'll be Edgerton hosting Hilltop. That's an 8 seed against the 9 seed. Edgerton, of course, the 8 seed. Higher seeded teams are home teams in these first 2 games and at the sectional level. Ayersville is entertaining Pettisville in a 5-10 matchup, and Hicksville is hosting Fayette in a 7-12 game. This is the 6 seed Edon against number 11 seed Stryker. The winner of our game today will head to Pioneer to face North Central Thursday afternoon at 5 in a sectional championship game. Meanwhile, the Edgerton Hilltop winner will get number 1 seed Wayne Trace on Thursday. The Ayersville-Pettisville winner will be at at Montpelier. We'll be there for that game on Thursday afternoon. And then Antwerp is the 2 seed in this district. They get the winner of Hicksville and Fayette. And eventually, next week, we work our way to the district round at Ray Sumter Field in Bryan. One other immediate area team playing today in baseball, this in the Hamler district, the Patrick Henry district in Division 4. Holgate, the 6 seed, is hosting number 10 seed Corey Rawson. Kalida awaits the winner. Lipsick's the number 1 seed in that district. Patrick Henry, the 2 seed. PH has a bye. They'll play Thursday against the winner of Macomb and Pandora Gilboa. Division 3 games will be tomorrow. Division 2 then also tomorrow in a couple of instances. Bryan will be playing in Division 2 coming up on Friday. We'll have that game, Van Wert at Bryan in baseball sectional finals. Meanwhile, in softball today, they're a round ahead of us. It's district base or softball today in Bryan, about ready to get underway. Hilltop and Ayersville. The late game over in Bryan will be Edgerton and Antwerp. We'll step aside and take another break. When we come back, we will start diving into the starting lineups for this Stryker Edon matchup on V-Rock Sports.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Edon Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Edon Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game. Attention Bryan home buyers. Misty King of AmeriMade Realty has a phenomenal new listing that you're going to fall in love with. Located at 1038 Oakwood Avenue, this one features 4 bedrooms and 3 full baths, over 2,000 square feet of living space, and a stunning backyard oasis with an in-ground pool and gazebo. There's also a separate living room and family room and tons of updates. And let's not forget the incredible location across from Moore Park. Phone Misty today at 633-4997 or go to AmeriMadeHomes.com. Misty King of AmeriMade Realty, your hometown real estate pro.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Somebody you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Andrews O'Neill & Lowe in Archbold, Bryan, or Wasion, or online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Miller's Body Shop on Whitaker Drive in Montpelier is the place to go for all of your vehicle's body work. Whether it's a new or old car, Miller's has been working for you for over 40 years, so you know it's a body shop you can trust. They offer towing and a full-service body shop with used cars for sale as well. Stop by Miller's Body Shop and take a look at their used car lot, and if you're in need of some body work, give Miller's Body Shop in Montpelier a call today. Miller's Body Shop of Montpelier wishing the Edon Bombers good luck in tonight's game. Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
Fackler Monument Company starting lineups for this one between Stryker and Edon. The home team, of course, in this one is Edon, so Stryker will be up first, leading off the shortstop, Jacob Myers. Hitting second, the third baseman, Gavin LeBeau. Batting third, the left fielder, Matt Freilich. Hitting in the cleanup spot and catching is Levi Barnum. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Tavon Harris. Hitting sixth, and the starting pitcher today, Daniel Donovan. Batting seventh and DHing is Logan Stuckey. Batting eighth, the right fielder, fielder Devin Montag, and batting ninth, the center fielder Jacob Cadwell. Defensively for Edon, in the around the outfield, Caden Nestor starts in left. Ethan Stanke will be in center. Cole Vasquez will be in right. Ian Hickman, your first baseman. Max Radeball, the second baseman. Wade Parrish at third, and Kyler Sapp is the starting shortstop. The catcher this afternoon is Garrett Skiles, and on the mound for Edon will be Gannon Ripke. Those are your lineups, brought to you by the Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier, Ohio. For the Tri-State's best selection of monuments, remember Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. Your officials, our umpires working today's sectional opener, Steve Elwood, who has 11 years of experience. He'll be behind the plate. And with 4 years of umpiring experience, Ken Whittle, he will have the bases. That'll do it for our pregame show, being brought to you by the Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes and Crematory. There for you in your time of need, the Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes and Crematory. Edon 9-11. They finished 5-2 in the BBC. Stryker comes in at 3-16, 1-6 in the BBC. Craig Kidston in his first year as head coach of the Stryker Panthers. Brian Moore in season number 7. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, first pitch from Edon, Stryker and Edon on B-Rock Sports.
Fritch Excavating and CMF Enterprise of Edon wants to wish the Edon Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game. Fritch Excavating is family-owned and operated for over 30 years, and they handle everything from site prep to parking lots to land clearing. They can also put in a driveway, run a water line to an outdoor building, do a sewer line, or tile work as well. CMF Enterprise is a female-owned and operated business serving Ohio and Indiana, offering dump truck services, including aggregate material sales. CMF also handles a large variety of construction, landscaping, ag, and residential materials as well. Fritch Excavating of Edon and CMF Enterprise of Edon, wishing the Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game.
This is Chip Wood. Boy, do we have the cars, and we need to move them now. So we priced 2004 Tauruses from just $98.50. That's less than $200 a month for a like new Taurus. We're out to set a sales record at Bryan Ford, and we will not be undersold. You have my word on it.
When you're in need of a new appliance, go to your local appliance dealer, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances. They carry the brands you need: Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, and GE. Many in stock for you to take home today. Then, when you have something wrong in the years to come, Direct Link will also service everything. No need to call that 800 number and talk with someone you don't know. Just call Direct Link at 636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it for you, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan, your local appliance dealer.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for. Like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial. A bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect. A picture of the family farm etched on the stone. Or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Your friends at your neighborhood Edon Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Edon, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Edon Farmers Co-op. Good luck to the Stryker Panthers in tonight's game from all of the employees at Sauter Manufacturing. Sauter Manufacturing is always proud to be involved in Stryker athletics and the community of Stryker as a whole. And they want to salute the athletes on a terrific season so far and wish them the best of luck in tonight's game. This message brought to you by Sauter Manufacturing, proud supporters of the Stryker Panthers and the Stryker School District.
Tired of finding out you have no gas gas in your can when you're ready to start trimming? Well, the solution to that is simple. Ego battery-powered outdoor equipment. Now through the end of the month, get an Ego Power Plus 56-volt blower and trimmer combo kit for only $2.99. Need to clean up the outside of your home? How about an AR Blue Clean 1700 PSI electric power washer for only $189.99 with Ace Rewards? Whatever you need for spring, Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan has you covered. Ace, the helpful place. Jason Deach Collision and Customs is Northwest Ohio's largest trailer dealer with over 300 trailers in stock, from 53-foot race trailers and custom toter homes to open deck car trailers, dump trailers, landscape trailers, and equipment trailers. But they don't just sell trailers, they service them. Add options and do repairs on any brand. Because they're racers themselves, they know how to build the trailer right for your racing needs. Stop by their Edgerton location or shop 24/7 at jasondeachtrailersales.com. If you can dream it, they can build it at Jason Deach Collision and Customs.
With 11 years of umpiring experience.
Welcome back out here to sun-splashed Edon on this gorgeous Tuesday afternoon, opening round of high school baseball here this afternoon. Winner of this game gets the North Central Eagles coming up on Thursday at 5. Gannon Ripke gets the ball for Edon. He no-hit Stryker earlier this season in that 7-0 win. He is 2-2 on the year with a 2.40 ERA. Has worked 23 1/3 innings. This will be his 5th appearance and 4th start of the season. He's allowed 13 runs, 8 of them earned, 15 hits, struck out 25, has walked 20 on the season. Has a whip of 1.50. Part of an Edon staff that is at 4.22. He'll be facing a Stryker lineup that will see Jacob Myers, Gavin LeBeau, and Matt Freilich come to the plate here this afternoon. Stryker, after a winless year last year at 0-14, including 0-12 in the BBC, bouncing back and grabbing 3 wins this year, a pair of them over Fayette and one over Pettisville. They check in at 3-16. 7-run losses to Edon on 2 occasions earlier this year, falling, as we mentioned, 7-0, and then losing 10-3 as well. Craig Kidston, season number 1, has a Stryker grad as an assistant coach in Brody Schock. Meanwhile, Brian Moore, in his 7th year at the helm here in Edon, 64-72 as the head coach, and only a handful of years removed from a regional appearance. They went 7-19, Edon did a year ago, returned everybody from last year's team. They went 6-6 in the Buckeye Border Conference last season. Both these teams playing late last week, actually Edon on the weekend, falling to North Central at Fifth Third Field. Stryker's last game a loss to Liberty Center. So digging in will be Jacob Myers, who is hitting .304 on the year with a .418 on base percentage. Has driven in a run, but has been really good at getting on base for Stryker. The lefty Ripke stares in, standing first base side of the rubber, high leg kick. First offering is fouled back, and we are underway here in Edon with strike 1. As we mentioned, just a gorgeous day. Last time we were here in that 23-10 slow pitch softball game type game. Winds at 50 miles per hour gusts that day. Ripke's 0-1 pitch swung on and fouled again. It's now 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. There is a bit of a breeze today, but obviously nothing like that day, and much warmer day today. 0-2 on Myers. The pitch swung on, lifted in the air, up the first base line in foul territory. Long run for everybody and kind of just dropped in no man's land. And it will remain 0-2. Try to keep you updated on those other games that are being played. Hilltop, as we said, at Edgerton, Pettisville at Ayersville, and Hicksville's hosting Fayette right now in other 5 o'clock opening round games. 0-2 to Jacob Myers, the Stryker shortstop. Ripke stares in, has his sign now from Skiles. The 2-strike delivery, tails outside for ball 1. Scoring runs has been an issue for Stryker all season. Here's the 1-2 offering. Grooves one in there for strike 3. And that's how this game gets underway. Myers caught looking. Now it'll be Gavin LeBeau.
Gavin LeBeau.
Hitting .261 on the year, has an on-base of .346 and an OPS of .651. No homers, 4 runs batted in, 9 runs scored on the season. 10 of his 12 hits are singles, and he takes down low for ball 1. He's the starting third baseman today for Craig Kidston and Stryker. Just underway, no score, Edon and Stryker on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. The next pitch misses a little bit inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strike. And on the grass at third is Wade Parrish. Squaring, pulling back, taking obviously a little bit inside for ball 3 now. Ripke behind LeBeau. This is an Edon team that has really kind of been their own worst enemy at times with 72 errors on the season, but it has gotten a little bit better with some defensive changes, some new faces in different spots that we saw from what we saw earlier, and a 4-pitch walk is, or check that, strike. So 3-1 the count. 3 balls and 1 strike on Gavin LeBeau. 1 down, bases empty, no score here in Edon. Here's your 3-1 delivery. Called strike on the outside corner, 3-2. Outfield pretty much straight away, medium deep. Here's Ripke's 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to begin this game. That'll bring Matt Fralick to the plate. Hitting .222 with no homers, couple of runs batted in on the season. You look at Stryker, 85 hits on the season, 72 of them singles. So not a lot of extra base hits, just 13 on the entire season. Down low for ball 1 to Matt Fralick, starting left fielder, right-handed hitter. 2 down, bases are empty. Ripke stares in, rocks in the 1-0 pitch. Foul back to the screen, 1-1. Stryker had to recruit the hallways just a bit to field a team. 10 kids in uniform today. And it's been that kind of year. I mean, they were borderline, would this be a team this year? The 1-1 delivery. Swung on, lifted in the air. It'll twist foul and out of play up that right field line. A ball and 2 strikes. I mentioned Edon, where their struggles have been fielding the baseball quite a bit. Haven't really settled in consistent pitching. Offense has been okay, though. Ripke's 1-2 is coming to Fraley. And here it is. Up just a bit, 2-2. First of 3 that scheduled this week. Another Division IV game on Thursday. That will be a sectional final. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, going the opposite way into right field, but right at, well played, Cole Vasquez on the fly out to end the inning. Nothing across in the top of the first. Stryker nothing. Edon coming up.
Locally owned and operated for 19 years, Edon Pizza is your best choice for the freshest pizza in the area. Call them at 419-272-2452 and order from a large variety of menu items, including pasta, calzones, wings, and, of course, pizza and subs. Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com. All
right, let's take a look at the starting lineup for Edon. Leading off, the shortstop, Kyler Sapp. Hitting second, the third baseman, Wade Parrish. Batting third and pitching, Gannon Ripke. Batting in the cleanup spot, the center fielder, Ethan Stanke. Batting fifth, Cole Vasquez, the right fielder. Batting sixth and catching is Garrett Skiles. In the number 7 spot, the DH, Connor Prince. Hitting eighth, the second baseman, Max Radeball. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Caden Nestor. All of this facing Daniel Donovan, who is 3-4 on the season. Donovan has gone 47 innings. By far and away, he has been the innings eater. This will be his 10th appearance and 9th start of the season. He has allowed 50 runs, only 21 of them earned, 47 hits, struck out 49, walked 37, and has hit 3 batters on the year. He has a 3.12 ERA. Facing an Edon lineup, as we said in that top half of the first inning, that has been pretty solid all season long. Scoring runs has not been a main issue for Edon this year. Feature a couple of freshmen in the lineup, one to start things in Kyler Sapp, and then toward the bottom, Max Radeball. Donovan, the right-hander, fastball, curveball basically is it. Doesn't overpower you, doesn't have that physical imposition on the mound.
Number 1, Kyler Sapp.
Sapp will dig in now at 433 on the season with an on-base of 553. He has no homers, but 20 runs driven in. Second on the team in hits with 26. And the righty versus righty matchup is down a little bit low and with the off-speed pitch for ball 1. A 15-pitch, efficient first inning for Gannon Ripke. The 1-0 delivery. Paints the outside corner, strike 1. Sapp, Wade Parrish, and Gannon Ripke here. Bottom of the first, no score. Edon and Stryker on the Andres O'Neill Low scoreboard. Donovan's 1-1 pitch. Swung on, ground ball towards short. Jacob Myers, gloves, throws across to Harris, and that is out number 1. This is the hope, is that Donovan throws strikes, trusts that defense behind him.
Batting the third baseman, number 32, Wade Parrish.
Wade Parrish after the Sapp ground out. Parrish hitting .344 this season, 9 runs batted in. Donovan gets him to cut and miss, strike 1, out on front on that one. .474 on base for Parrish. Second on the team in runs scored, tied for the team lead in walks drawn. Here's Donovan's 1 strike. Curveball loops up and stays high. 1-1. North Central awaits the winner. North Central, of course, the BBC champs. The 3 seed. A swing and a miss by Parrish. And Donovan in front, a ball and 2 strikes. Stares in, has his sign from Barnum, and the 1-2 offering. Fastball just a little bit outside, 2-2. Open stance, up in the box is Parrish. The 2-2 Donovan delivery. Didn't stay on top of that curveball, missed high, and he's run it full. 3-2. Wayne Trace, the number 1 seed in this district. They have had a year to remember down in Raiders country in baseball. The 3-2. Called strike 3 as he painted it black on the outside corner. First punch out of the afternoon for Donovan. That'll bring Gannon Ripke to the plate. .441 average. That's a team high .441. A couple of homers and 15 runs batted in. Takes ball 1. That in a split role. Of course, dual sport athlete this spring, running track and having success there. Breaking ball that bends in but stays in, and it's 2-0. Edon is a team hitting .308. Ripke in front, 2-0. The pitch. Swung on and missed, 2-1. Trying to time Donovan out here. As we said, soft tosser. 2 down, nobody on. Bottom of the first, no score. Donovan's 2-1 pitch. Way up 3-1. Ethan Stanke on deck. Looking for the game's first base runner here. potentially. The 3-1 to Ripke. Ball 4, and Ripke is aboard and becomes that first base runner. Ethan Stanky, 4.09 average.
Batting the center fielder, number 11, Ethan Stanky.
He has 13 runs batted in. Team leader in runs scored on the year with 25. Ripke with a medium lead, and he's off and running. The swing and a miss by Stanky. Throw down by Barnum, and Ripke steals second and gets into scoring position. For Edon, that was their 67th stolen base of the season. Gannon's 5th base steal. He's into scoring position now. 1 strike on Stanky. Edon trying to strike first, take advantage of the first base runner in scoring position. Throw to second, not much of a lead that time, just kind of checking on Ripke. 0-1 the count. Donovan comes set at the belt. And the 0-1. Breaking ball in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ripke at second, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, lifted in the air. First base side. Harris in fair territory. Drifting back, can't make the play. It drops. Running, of course, with 2 outs is Ripke, and he will score. And Edon on the board first, 1-0. On a play that, boy, just had to be made.
19, Cole Vasquez.
It'll be E3. And it'll bring Cole Vasquez to the plate. So an unearned run there. Vasquez, the right fielder, a big lead and a throw over. Stanky back in. Vasquez hitting .263 on the season with 10 runs batted in. Stanky 11 stolen bases on the year. Probably going and is going. Swung on and hammered into left field. The hit and run is on. Stanky makes the turn. Brian Moore is waving him around to score. It's scooped up and left by Freilich. Relay not nearly in time, and it's 2-0 on the RBI single by Cole Vasquez. Pitch up in the strike zone, and Vasquez hammered it into left. He went to second on the throw, and it's 2-0 now, as Vasquez picks up his 11th RBI.
Now batting the catcher, number 9, Garrett Skiles.
And now it'll be Garrett Skiles coming up, hitting .255 on the year. Two to nothing Bombers, still a runner in scoring position, and doing this with 2 outs here in the inning. Swung on, and that is going to be drilled into left. That will be down for a base hit. Vasquez will score easily, as that will be E7. The ball hopping over the glove of Freilich, and moving up to second on the air will be Skiles. So he gets the RBI, and it's E7 to get the extra base. Vasquez scores the run, 3-0 Edon. And again, a 2-out rally happening here for Edon.
Now batting the DH, number 30, Connor Prince.
Connor Prince, the DH, now up. He is at .286 on the year with 9 runs batted in. Takes the ball up high. Three 0 Edon on the Andres O'Neill scoreboard here in the bottom of the first inning. The 1-0 pitch, ground ball towards second. Lennon caps, charges, flips to first, and the inning is over on the Prince ground out. However, Edon strikes first, and after 1, 3-0 Edon leading Stryker.
The newest way to save money is also the easiest way to save money. With Midwest Community Federal Credit Union's new rewards checking account powered by Bazing, you get access to thousands of local discounts on shopping, dining, travel, and so much more. All you have to do is show your mobile coupon and save. No matter who you are or what you do, saving money is for everyone. Stop by a Midwest Community branch or visit midwestcommunity.org to open a rewards checking account today.
Spring is here, and that means new arrivals are sprouting at Elian's Boutique and the Maddox Men's Emporium. Check out the colorful new inventory, including new golf apparel lines in both men's and women's, new business casual wear, Jeep trademarked apparel and accessories, and tons of new spring casuals. Elian's Boutique is also introducing a whole new line of jewelry, including gorgeous sterling silver rings. So brighten your wardrobe by visiting Elian's Boutique and the Maddox on the east side of the square in downtown Bryan. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 5.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
4, 5, and 6 for Stryker, starting with Levi Barnum as Ripke pumps a strike in and a swing and miss. First strike one, Levi Barnum, Tavon Harris, Daniel Donovan due up here in the top half of the second inning. Edon a 2-out rally, getting 3 runs to take the early 3-0 lead. A swing and a miss on that breaking ball. And it is 0-2 to Barnum, who's hitting an even 400 on the year. Been the best hitter for this Stryker team. No homers, 11 runs batted in. Has an on-base of 491 and an OPS of 958. Takes that fastball. It bounces in front of the plate. 1-2. Edon getting 3 runs and a couple of hits and 2 Stryker errors in that inning. Here comes Ripke's 1-2 offering. Barnum lays off the high heat, 2-2. No updates yet on any games happening, either baseball or softball. This is opening night for sectional baseball, and they're into district play in softball. That fastball misses low, ball 3. Always critical how you line up your pitching matchups in the postseason, and in this sectional round, if you're playing tonight, you turn around and play quickly on Thursday as well. Here's the payoff. Just missed inside for ball 4. So after getting in front 0-2, Ripke unable to finish off Barnum, and he becomes the first Stryker base runner of the afternoon.
Now batting the first.
A leadoff walk.
Tavon Harris.
Here's Tavon Harris hitting a $182 on the year. Has 4 runs driven in. Short lead for Barnum at first. Ripke comes set to the plate and delivers a fastball strike. Stryker came in at 3-16, a pair of wins over Fayette and knocking off Pettisville as well. Only one of them were BBC wins. The 0-1 delivery, way outside and high, ball 1. Edon went 9-11 and very respectable 5-2 in the BBC. Of course, North Central won the title this year at 7-0. They get the winner of this game coming up Thursday in Pioneer. Ripke's 1-1 pitch got Harris to go after some high heat for strike 2 on the swing and miss. For Cleveland fans expecting to get Guardians Reds, will join that game in progress. That's an early start time tonight, or 6:10 earlier, and that ball hits Harris. So the hit batsman and the first 2 base runners aboard. A walk and now a hit batter, and nobody out in the inning, and it's the number 6 hitter, Daniel Donovan. Donovan a chance to help himself. Let's see what the thinking is here. Will Donovan be bunting to move him over? Comes in at 222, handles the bat pretty well. through 1. Corey Rawson and Holgate scoreless. That's in the other or another district, not in our district. First and second, nobody out. Lefty-righty matchup. To the plate, it's fouled off by Donovan. He was swinging away, so strike one. Stryker, an offensively challenged team this season, so thinking bigger inning, maybe the thinking here is that they can't sacrifice outs. They need to try to take advantage of all scoring situations. Down 3-0 early here in the second. Ripke's one-strike pitch. Swung on, ground ball right back to the box. Ripke flips to second. Sapp has it, touches the bag for one. Relay in time for the double play. Good scoop at first by Hickman. 1-6-3 double play. 2 down in the inning just like that. And that's the number 7 hitter now coming up in Logan Stuckey. Stuckey at 097 on the year. Again, this is a Stryker team at 212 as a team. 2 down, runner on third. That lead runner is Barnum, who drew a walk, a cut and a miss by Stuckey, strike one. Edon 3, Stryker nothing here in the top of the second inning. The 0-1 pitch. Got him to wave and miss, strike two. So Thursday in Montpelier, as Montpelier hosts either Ayersville or Pettisville, and then Friday at Sumter and Bryan, a really good sectional final on paper in Van Wert at Bryan. They played back on April 2nd, so a lifetime ago. That was a Saturday. The 0-2 swung on and missed, strike three. So from first and second and nobody out to no damage done. Middle of the second, still 3-0. Edon will be back.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Edon, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley, and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Willis Electric takes pride in doing electrical work for residential, commercial, and industrial settings. They're ready to complete any job you have, big or small, they do it all. Give Willis Electric a call at 428-3161 for your next electrical job. They'll do it fast and they'll do it right the first time. They're located 5 miles south of Stryker at the intersection of State Route 191 and US 6. Willis Electric takes pride in their service and also takes pride in supporting the Stryker Panthers. Good luck, Panthers.
3-0 Edon as we move to the bottom half of inning number 2 here on this gorgeous Tuesday afternoon on D-Rock 100.9. Daniel Donovan finishing his warm-up tosses. He'll be staring at 8, 9, and 1 for Edon here in the second. Max Radeball, Caden Nestor, and then Kyler Sapp at the top of the order here. Stryker had a threat, but the great eraser, the double play ball, quickly got Edon out of that from a first and second, nobody out, to a runner on third and 2 down, and then Ripke collecting his third punch out of this early game to end the inning. So here's Max Radeball, .333 average on the season. Couple of runs dratted in. First ball's fastball swinging, gets it foul, bouncing it down the left field line, foul. So 0-1 against Radeball. Donovan from the first base side of the rubber rocks and fires the 0-1. Swung on, ground ball to short. Jacob Myers unable to handle it, and Radeball will be aboard on E6. That'll be the third Stryker error of the early going. It's one of those situations where you just need to make the routine plays. That'll be the next step in the evolution of the kind of the comeback of the program. Get numbers out and then make the routine plays. Caden Nestor will dig in now at 259 on the year. Right-handed hitter. Ball is off and running. They are challenging this arm and move to begin with, and Radeball slides in, just beating the tag to steal second. An aggressive Edon team. Radeball gets his third stolen base here since he started getting more varsity minutes. 0-1 on Nestor. The pitch is down in the dirt. 1-1 on Caden Nestor. One ball, one strike. The step and the throw to second, and not much of a lead for Radeball. Had a picture came up on my social media page today. It was 5 years ago today Edon was playing in the regionals. You can see the timing now of how the season moved back. We're starting sectionals now, and that was a regional game 5 years ago today. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Inside and trying to steal Radeball down to third. Did he run into an out? Nope, he got under the tag. And it was not hung onto by LeBeau at third. So a couple of stolen bases for Radeball to move him quickly to third. 2-1 the count on Nestor. Nobody out here in the second. Donovan's pitch. Swung on, hit high into the air into center field. Cadwell moves over toward the gap, makes the grab. Radeball tags, he will score, and it's 4-0 Edon as Nestor, a productive out, drives in that fourth run. So get aggressive on the base paths. Wayne Trace has a 9-5 lead in softball. That's the district in Elida. They are playing right now. Meanwhile, in Bryan, it's Hilltop in action against Ayersville. So now it's Sapp, who's 0 for 1, takes high for ball one. Sapp grounded out to Myers at short his first time up. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Donovan. Strike called. A ball and a strike. One down, bases are free now, but a 4-0 Edon lead here in the second. The 1-1 delivery. Fastball is going to be twirled away foul, and it's now 1-2. Edon 3 in the first so far, getting that single run here in the second. Donovan toes the rubber and is ready with his 1-2 to Sapp. Swung on, that's hit up into the air, foul ground, and Stryker going to run out of real estate as it bounces off the top of the Edon dugout. End of one, Hicksville 6, Fayette 1. Antwerp waits on the other side of that Hicksville-Fayette game in a sectional final Thursday. The 1-2 swung on, bouncing ball. That's going to be a tough play, and best play for Stryker is to let it roll foul. Sapp has an infield single if they don't, and it does go foul. So we'll do it again at 1-2. Little dribbler up the third baseline. One ball, two strikes. One out, bases empty, 4-0 Edon on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Donovan's 1-2. Sails high, 2-2. Parrish on deck for Edon. Now Donovan's 2-2. A breaking ball that's bounced foul. Sapp hanging in there with 2 strikes. Here comes Donovan, and he rocks the 2-2 pitch. Down low, ball 3. He missed with a fastball. Three balls and 2 strikes on the Edon leadoff hitter, Kyler Sapp. Hits here with nobody on, 1 out, a run in, 4-0 Edon. The next pitch, that's a roller up the third baseline. This one's going to stay playable. Long throw across, not in time. That will be an infield single for Kyler Sapp. Gavin LeBeau came up gunning it, but no way they were going to get him. And now it'll be Wade Parrish. Parrish got caught looking his first time up. Sapp with 13 stolen bases, second on the team as they throw over to check him. Got to believe he's running on probably the very first pitch that comes to the plate. And has been the MO for Edon all day. Again, another throw over. 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Edon. No runs, no hits, 3 errors for Stryker here in the early going. We're in the second, 4-zip Edon. Not going on that first pitch to the plate. It's delivered inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes on Wade Parrish. Now Sapp goes. Called strike on the inside corner. No throw down this time. As Sapp will get the swiped base. That is the 1, 2, already 4 stolen bases for Edon. 1-1 on Parrish. 1 down, runner on second. 4-0 Edon on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Donovan is ready. Straightens the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, lifted foul, and out of play. It's 1-2 now. We've talked a little bit about Division 4. We'll dive into the other baseball divisions here as this game unfolds. D2 and 3, intriguing matchups potentially. That breaking ball missed outside. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the second. Sapp the runner at second. The 2-2 to Parrish. Swung on and again fouled off to the right. Running Donovan's early pitch count up here. Both Sapp and Parrish fouling a lot of pitches off here. Donovan threw unofficially 22 pitches in that first inning. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on, popped up again. Foul territory. Barnum has a play on it and makes a running grab behind home plate as Parrish will foul out for the second out.
Now batting number 5, Gannon Ripke.
And that'll bring Gannon Ripke to the plate here. Ripke walked, stole a base, ended up coming around and scoring a run. When Stanky put it in play, and an error was made, and the first pitch to Ripke takes ball 1 outside. After 2 in softball, Hilltop and Ayersville are scoreless. That's in district semifinal softball. Fastball in on the hands. The other game there is Antwerp and Edgerton. Those district semifinal games in Bryan. 2-0 pitch from Donovan. Hitter's count got him out in front of that swing and miss. 2-1. Sapp at second, 2 away. 4-0 Edon. 3 in the first, so far 1 here in the second. But a chance to add on. And the 2-1 pitch, there goes Sapp. Hit and run on. That's crushed towards center field, but coming on and making the grab for the final out is Jacob Cadwell on the fly out. Edon, though, adds a run through 2. 4-0 Bombers over Stryker.
Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Edon Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Edon Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game.
U-Store Storage in Bryan has 44 new 10x20 storage units available on Edgerton Street in Bryan. With 24-hour access and well-lit facilities, U-Store Storage has a unit just for you. Residential and commercial warehouse space is also available. Looking for a storage unit in the Stryker area? Stryker Mini Storage on Industrial Drive has units as well. For all your storage needs, give U-Store Storage or Stryker Mini Storage a call at 419-636-2545.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Edon, Ohio. Beautiful Tuesday afternoon. We're moving to inning number 3 in this sectional opening round game between 9 and 11 Edon and 3 and 16 Stryker. It is a 4-0 Edon lead in this one as Stryker getting to the bottom of the order here. 8, 9, and 1. Devin Montag, Jacob Cadwell, and then Jacob Myers to face Gannon Ripke here in the third. The first offering from the lefty misses wide for ball 1. Unofficially 29 pitches for Gannon Ripke through 2 innings, 47 for Daniel Donovan unofficially through 2. The 1-0 swung on and missed. 1-1 on Montag. Hitting .034 on the season coming in. The 1-1 a little bit low, 2-1. Been a while since Stryker has collected a hit against Edon as that's fouled off to even the count at 2-2. Gannon threw the no-hitter in the 7-0 win. And so far, no hits through 2 innings here. Another game played this year was 10-3 Edon. Here's the 2-2 from Ripke. Way up high, ball 3. That kind of made you think of Lelouch from Bull Durham, right? I don't know where it's going. I'm serious. Full count on Montag. Now the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts going back to how the last inning ended. And that's 4 on the afternoon now. Jacob Cadwell in that number 9 spot, hitting $139 on the year. 1 down, bases empty here in the third. First offering from Ripke. Just missed with a fastball, ball 1. 6-1, Hicksville leading Fayette. That's through 2 innings. The next pitch swung on and missed. Took something off that one. 1-1 now. 1 down, bases empty, third inning. 4-0 Edon in this opening round game in sectional play. Squaring a bunt, pulling back, and taking inside for ball 2 is Cadwell. Again, Guardians and Reds coming up, scheduled for that 6:10 first pitch. We'll get there when we finish things here. 2-1 delivery, high and wide, ball 3. Talked about other divisions. Division 3 in Defiance in that district. They'll start play tomorrow. The number 1 seed is electing to play. It's a really good Chris Hardman has a really good Ottawa Hills team this year. The 3-1. Squaring and taking a strike is Cadwell, 3-2. Tenora is the 2 seed, and Liberty Benton the 3 seed. Fairview will be at Otsego tomorrow at 5. Archibald, a 5 seed. Remember, that's a team that made a run to the state final last year. The 3-2 got him to swing and miss, strike 3. So that's 3 straight strikeouts delivered by Ripke. Cadwell down for out number 2. And it'll be Jacob Myers now, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. So Archibald is a 5 seed. They're hosting Northwood, with the winner there getting the winner of Evergreen and Swanton. You could be looking at a rematch in the sectional final of DJ Newman against RJ Shunk. That fastball off the end of the glove of Skiles as it goes wide. That was a 1-0 Evergreen win earlier this year in a future all-MAC matchup. Newman committed to go to Bowling Green and Shunk to Toledo. Can't imagine either throwing ones today. They are heavy, or tomorrow I should say, heavy favorites in that opening round, ball 2. And probably feel pretty comfortable with good number 2s. We saw the Evergreen number 2, and he was solid coming in relief of Shunk, who just didn't have it against Bryan. Seiler, of course, did a great job for Archibald. A cut and a miss by Myers. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Third inning, 4-0. Edon in front here in this one. So that's in Division 3. Delta, by the way, drawing Ottawa Hills in that opening round game. Just missed, 3-1. And Liberty Center is hosting Paulding. So that completes all of the teams in the Defiance District in Division 3. Always a competitive one. Ripke's 3-1 pitch. Missed wide, ball 4. So a 2-out walk to Jacob Myers. Second walk of the afternoon from Ripke, and that'll bring Gavin LeBeau up, who struck out his first time up. Meanwhile, in Division 2 later this week, Archibald is the district site, and always a terrific district. Defiance is the number 1 seed. They're the number 1 team in the state. Missed inside with that fastball, did Ripke, ball 1. And you can make the case they're at least 4 and maybe 5 deep on the mound, which is always expected out of Defiance. Jaden Jerger, David Jimenez, Braden Shaw, Jacob Howard. I mean, it's just a deep, deep staff. The 1-0 coming to LeBeau. The pitch. Bounced that one foul. So Defiance is the 1 seed there. Napoleon drew the 2 seed. Bryan the 3. So that's why Bryan's at home at Sumter on Friday, playing number 4 seed Van Wert. Really, really good opening round matchup as it takes place in the sectional championship game. Winner there gets Napoleon, Central Catholic, or Wauseon on the other side in the districts. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the outside corner to LeBeau, strike 2. So 1-2 with Myers at first and 2 down in the inning. 4-0 Edon in the third. Ripke stares in, has his sign, comes set at the belt. And the 1-2. Breaking ball punched into the air and fouled off and out of play. So we'll do it again at 1-2. Defiance gets either Rossford or Woodward. And then if they're able to get through, it would be either OG or Maumee in district baseball next week. 1 ball, 2 strikes to LeBeau. 2 down in the inning. Runner on first with that short lead. Ripke's pitch. Myers moving on the pitch. Ground ball to Hickman at first. He says he'll take it himself. Steps on the bag. Inning is over. Middle of the third inning. It's Edon 4, Stryker nothing on V-Rock Sports.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for. Like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial. A bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect. A picture of the family farm etched on the stone. Or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Willis Electric takes pride in doing electrical work for residential, commercial, and industrial settings. They're ready to complete any job you have, big or small, they do it all. Give Willis Electric a call at 428-3161 for your next electrical job. They'll do it fast and they'll do it right the first time. They're located 5 miles south of Stryker at the intersection of State Route 191 and US 6. Willis Electric takes pride in their service and also takes pride in supporting the Stryker Panthers. Good luck, Panthers.
Moving to the bottom of the third inning, Edon in front 4-0 as it will be 4, 5, and 6 to face Daniel Donovan here in the third inning. Ethan Stanky, Cole Vasquez, and Garrett Skiles. 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors for Edon. No runs, no hits, 3 errors for Stryker. Stanky reached on an error last time, scored a run, so he's 0 for 1. Cuts and misses for strike 1. All quiet on the score front except for that Hicksville-Fayette game that we had given you and a couple of softball scores. Breaking ball, that's a liner caught by the shortstop. Good grab by Jacob Myers, who had to climb the ladder just a bit. So the line out, the soft liner, will be out number 1.
Cole Vasquez.
Hilltop has struck first. They lead Ayersville 2-0 in that district semifinal in softball. That's Division 4 in Bryan. So 1 down for Cole Vasquez. He had an RBI single his first time up and then came around and scored another run. Breaking ball up high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 breaking ball is there for a strike. 1-1. Donovan's done a nice job competing. Has not been helped at times by his defense, but Stryker's still in the game. Fastball scooped out of the dirt by Barnum for a ball. 2-1. 1 down. Bases are empty here. In the home half of the third, 4-0 Edon. Fastball missed a little bit outside. 3-1 now to Vasquez. Garrett Skiles on deck. And the 3-1 delivery. A swing and a miss. 3-2 now. And the payoff missed a little bit outside for ball 4. Vasquez on board for a second time this afternoon.
Now batting, number 9, Garrett Skiles.
And that'll bring Garrett Skiles up now. An RBI single his first time. Moved to second on an error by Freilich in left. Misplayed it in left field. Righty-righty matchup. Donovan throws over. And diving back easily was Vasquez. Here's the first offering now. Down a little bit low, ball 1 to Garrett Skiles. Donovan in need here at some point of a low pitch inning. Told you at the top, he by far and away the most innings thrown. Pops this one up, shallow right center field. Running over and unable to make the play is Devin Montag. It drops. Going halfway, and then once it dropped and moving into second was Vasquez on the E9. And that'll bring up Connor Prince.
Connor Prince.
Montag was there, just did not look it in. So that'll be the 4th Stryker error. And it'll be Connor Prince, Holgate on the board first, leading Corey Rawson. That's in another district, but in Division 4, 1-0 Tigers. Donovan's pitch down low, ball one. First and second, one down here in the bottom of the third inning. 4-0 Edon. And looking to add to that total here. The 1-0 pitch, a little bit low and away, 2-0. End of 3, Hicksville 6, Fayette 2. In tournament baseball, the winner there gets Antwerp. Donovan grooves a strike in. Again, Wayne Trace is the 1, Antwerp the 2, North Central the 3, and Montpelier the 4. Those top 4 seeds with byes to the sectional final on Thursday. Here's the 2-1 from Donovan. Swung on, hit into the air, first base side. Harris in foul territory, squeezes it. And there's the second out of the inning on the foul out. A big second out.
Now batting number 8, Max Radeball.
And now it's Max Radeball. Reached on an air, stole second, stole third, came around and scored a run on the Nestor sacrifice fly eventually. Hits here with first and second and 2 away. The first offering, swung on, lunges, and drops it into center field for a base hit. Coming around is Vasquez. He will score, and on the RBI single by Radeball, that'll add to the Edon lead at 5-0. Just kind of reached out and punched it into center field. That was all. First and second, 2 away still. Number 9 hitter, Caden Nestor. Nestor, we mentioned the sac fly and the RBI. Breaking ball up. 1-0 here on Nestor. 5-0 Edon. On the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. The next pitch, low and in, ball 2. Two balls and no strikes. Donovan has his pitch and is ready. The 2-0. Grooves one in there for a strike. Appeared to be that Nestor was taking. 2-1. 3 in the first, single run in the second, 1 run here so far in the third. The 2-1 delivery. Swung on, grounded foul down the third baseline, and that'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuce is wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. We have a balk that has been called now on Donovan, so runners will advance both into scoring position now. Stryker dugout getting an explanation from home plate umpire Steve Elwood. Did not come set, I believe. So 2-2 it will be, with now Nestor a chance to drive both runners in. Say that again. It appears as if we're going to have an Ayersville-Montpelier matchup. Give you a score here in a minute, and that's going to be ripped but foul. Nestor down the third base line got way ahead of that one. Ayersville 12 and Pettisville nothing. 12-0 Ayersville. And that's still, through 3 innings. So a big Ayersville lead. A swing and a miss and a big punch out by Donovan. Did a great job working around. He gave up one, just the one, but got the strikeout to end the inning and again minimize damage. 5-0 Edon through 3 on B-Rock Sports.
You know where to go when your vehicle has been in an accident, but why should you take that same vehicle to Jason Deets Collision and Service when you need an oil change, brake job, or any other routine maintenance? It's because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have 60 years of combined experience diagnosing and repairing domestic, foreign, and classic automobiles. They have a state-of-the-art alignment machine that ensures a perfect alignment every time, and the training and expertise to fix your problem the first time. So whether it's a crash or Take your vehicle to Jason Deeds Collision and Service.
Even though we don't know what life has in store for our homes or car, we can still prepare. Introducing the Damage Doesn't Have to Be Too Damaging policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly. Contact Danielle Van Atta, agent at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408 today. American Family Insurance Company. SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Are you a local property investor or someone who's thought about investing in real estate? Then call Misty King of Amerimaid Realty and ask about the duplex she has available for sale on East Mulberry Street in Bryan. This one features a front studio apartment that was renovated in 2021, as well as a back apartment that offers 3 bedrooms and a spacious living room. The building has a low-maintenance metal roof, updated siding, and a huge yard. So if you want a great return on your investment, phone Misty today at 633-4997. Misty King of Amerimaid Realty, your hometown real estate pro.
3 in the books here in Edon. 5-0. Edon in front. 3, 4, and 5 for Stryker. Matt Freilich, Levi Barnum, and Tavon Harris to face the left-hander Gannon Ripke here in the 4th inning. Still in search of their first hit of the afternoon is Stryker. The lefty Ripke delivers to the right-handed hitting Freilich, and he takes outside for ball 1. Freilich flew out to Cole Vasquez in right field in his only plate appearance, so an 0-for-1 afternoon thus far. Edon has scored in every inning. Ball low, 2-0. They've done a nice job of getting runs across, kind of doing it in a variety of different ways. A couple of RBI singles. There's a sac fly in there. They've capitalized on 4 Stryker errors, a swing and a miss. 2-1. The old adage of passing the baton from one teammate to the next. Pretty soon you become teammates of the week and you add to your run total and a lead. That's hammered, and there'll be your first hit in a while for Stryker against Edon. It rolls into the gap. Freilich takes the wide turn. He will be in with a stand-up double as Vasquez went over to retrieve it in the gap. And a leadoff double here for Stryker to begin the 4th inning. Good job going with the pitch and taking it the opposite way.
Now batting number 20.
So it'll be Levi Barnum, who walked his first time up. Edon on top, still with that cushion, as we said. 5-zip here in the 4th. Ripke checks the runner at second, comes set to the plate, fisting it into shallow left field, and it'll drop in front of Nestor in left field, and it caroms away from him. Freilich, who held up just a bit to see if it was going to be played, is able to come around and score. So Stryker's middle of the order coming through here and getting them on the board. On the misplay out in left, that'll be Edon's first error as well, because if that error doesn't happen, the run doesn't come around to score, probably. They are able to keep him at third. Barnum took second on the misplay. Edon's first error of the afternoon. Swung on by Harris and fouled back. 5-1. Stryker breaks through. Still nobody out. Barnum at second. Right-handed hitting Harris was hit by a pitch his first trip to the plate. Ripke ready to deal. The 0-1. Swung on off the end of the bat. Nub foul. You're listening to Tournament Baseball here on WBNO FM in Bryan. Edon 5, Stryker 1. And now Ripke's 0-2. Breaking ball stays up and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Barnum at second. A run in for Stryker here in the 4th. 5-1 game. The 1-2 offering. Fastball low and away, 2-2. Unofficially, coming into this fourth inning. Gannon Ripke had thrown 51 pitches through 3, again, unofficially. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Harris. And the 2-2 swung on, ground ball, little liner to second. Rate of ball, backhands, flips to Hickman at first. Good job hitting behind the runner, though, by Harris. A productive out will move Barnum to third with 1 away.
Now batting number 9, Daniel Donovan.
Be Daniel Donovan. Donovan came up the first time. Runners on first and second and down, and Craig Kidston electing to swing away, knowing that it's a run challenge team. Swung away, and it came right back to the box, turned into a 1-6-3 double play. Donovan cuts and misses, strike 1. Number 6 hitter in this Stryker lineup. 5-1 Edon. We're in the fourth. Barnum at third, 1 down. The pitch. A little bit low and away, 1-1. Infield is back, so Edon will concede the run here. Up 5-1 in the fourth. The 1-1 from Ripke. A swing and a miss by Donovan, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes on Daniel Donovan. Ripke straightens, and the 1-2 delivery. Swung on, fouled off to the right. Sails over the Edon dugout out of play. We'll do it again at 1-2. Just a fabulous night here all around our area to get whatever in tonight. Baseball, softball. Swung on, golfed into center field, charging, and it'll bounce in front of Stanky, and Karam's away from him. Barnum will score. Donovan hustling and is trying to get to second and is going to be out. And you wondered, was it Donovan over-aggressive? Was he being sent? Either way, running into the second out. But he does pick up an RBI on that play.
Now batting number 5, Logan Stuckey.
Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Logan Stuckey to the plate, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. So now back to the wind and the pitch. A swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 down, bases empty, but now a 5-2 game. The 1 strike offering. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Nothing in 2 on Logan Stuckey. DHing today for Stryker. And the 0-2 stays fastball, waved and missed for strike 3. However, Stryker able to break through. Middle of the fourth. Edon 5, Stryker 2. Our main stops mid-game update when we come back.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information, yet most people admit to doing it anyways. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit Andrews O'Neill & Lowe with offices in Archbold, Bryan, or Wasion, or visit us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Of a new appliance, go to your local appliance dealer, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances. They carry the brands you need: Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, and GE. Many in stock for you to take home today. Then, when you have something wrong in years to come, Direct Link will also service everything. No need to call that 800 number and talk to someone you don't know. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541, and they'll be out to fix it for you, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan, your local appliance dealer.
Fritch Excavating and CMF Enterprise of Edon wants to wish the Edon Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game. Fritch Excavating is family-owned and operated for over 30 years, and they handle everything from site prep to parking lots to land clearing. They can also put in a driveway, run a water line to an outdoor building, do a sewer line, or tile work as well. CMF Enterprise is a female-owned and operated business serving Ohio and Indiana, offering dump truck services, including aggregate material sales. CMF also handles a large variety of construction, landscaping, ag, and residential materials as well. Fritch Excavating of Edon and CMF Enterprise of Edon wishing the Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game.
Now batting number 1, Kyler Sapp.
Main stops of Northwest Ohio, mid-game update, 5-2 Edon with the lead in this one. Getting runs, 3 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Stryker just breaking through for their first 2 runs of the game. They're in the 4th inning. Both starters are still in. Daniel Donovan, the right-hander, rocks and delivers a breaking ball a little bit outside for ball 1. Kyler Sapp 1 for 2 with an infield single and a stolen base is at the plate. He'll be followed by Wade Parrish and Gannon Ripke. The next pitch is a fastball hit high into the air down the third base line in shallow left field, and the play made by Matt Freilich in left field for out number 1 as Sapp flies out. So on the game, RBI singles for Cole Vasquez and Garrett Skiles and Max Radebaugh. Also a sac fly RBI for Nestor. Barnum and Donovan helping to bring runs in for Stryker this afternoon as that fastball misses in ball 1. Ripke, meanwhile, has struck out 6 in allowing just the 2 runs and 3 hits. Stryker with 4 errors in this game, and that misses outside ball 2. 2-0 on Parrish. That's your mid-game update brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Always open when you need them. The Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Donovan's 2-0 pitch is fouled off. 2-1 now. Stryker doing everything they can to hang in. So is Fayette. End of 4. Hicksville 6, Fayette 2. In that sectional opening round game. Fouled away by Parrish evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Last we checked, Ayersville was mauling Pettisville 12-0 through 3. 2-2 on Parrish. The delivery and the pitch is upstairs, ball 3. That takes care of your opening round games. Actually, no, we haven't heard anything on Edgerton Hilltop. That game being contested down 49. Ball 4. As that one missed outside to Parrish, and he is on base for the first time tonight.
Now batting number 5,
one thing
Gannon Ripke.
that Donovan hasn't done very much is a walk. Oh, that's just the third walk drawn by Edon hitters. Ripke has drawn 1 of them. He is 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out. 1 out, 1 on, and now a visit to the mound. We'll take a short break and back after this.
The Maddox Men's Emporium is the only premier men's clothing store in Northwest Ohio, featuring top apparel brands like Johnson & Murphy, Fish Hippie, 7 Diamonds, Task Performance Wear, and Saks Underwear. They even carry top-of-the-line men's skincare products and cologne like Jack Black, St. James of London, and Fulton & Rourke. The Maddox even has specialty foods, designer socks, bar accessories, Mission belts, and more. So stop in the Maddox Men's Emporium on the east side of the square in Bryan, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, or Saturday, 10 to 5.
Mound visit complete. Digging back in is Ripke. The right-hander Donovan is ready. Lead at first. The pitch, and there goes the runner. It's taken outside for a ball. Throw down to second. Will bounce away from shortstop Jacob Myers. Rolls into center field. And Parrish on that throw will move to third. So he had the stolen base. And then moving to third on the air, which will be the 5th Stryker error. And now Parrish stands at third. Edon trying to get one of those runs back in a 5-2 lead. The 1-0 to Ripke. Swung on, hit into the air into right center field. At the very least, it would get it done there, but it continues to carry, and it's gone! Just kept carrying and carrying. Looked like it was going to be sac fly material. and then it just continued to move on out of G. Ken Adams Field, and a two-run homer for Gannon Ripke, his third of the season. And Edon gets those 2 runs back, and they lead it 7-2. Cadwell and Montag were converging, and you thought, okay, it's warning track. If it can get there to make the grab, if not, it's a double. But the next thing you know, it is deposited near that scoreboard in right center field. And a 7-2 Edon lead now. Ball up high to Ethan Stanky. He has reached on an air and lined out here this afternoon. The 1-0 pitch. Down a little bit low for ball 2. Again, Edon just scoring. No big crooked numbers in this game. 3-1-1 and now 2. 2-0 pitch and hammered, kind of tomahawk toward the hole. It'll be backhanded. Nothing Myers can do there. An infield single for Ethan Stanky.
Now batting number 19.
Good backhand by Myers, because if it does slide into left field, maybe Stanky gives it a go because the left fielder was late in getting to the ball, breaking on it. So now it is Cole Vasquez. He's 1-for-1 throw over. Stanky dives back. 1-for-1 with a walk. Vasquez, an RBI single, has 2 runs scored in this one. 7 runs, 6 hits, and an error for Edon. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 5 errors for Stryker. The pitch, there goes the runner. It's golfed foul. 0-1 on Vasquez. And if you're tuning in for Cleveland and Cincinnati, we'll have that for you when we're done here. They just had first pitch in that one. A 6:10 start time tonight and tomorrow night. Here's the 0-1. Well, we'll have to wait because there's a throw over to try to keep an eye on Stanky. 1 out, 1 on. 2-run homer so far from Gannon Ripke. Adding, or actually making it a 5-run game again after Stryker had scored 2 in the top of the first. There goes Stanky, and again, Vasquez fouls it away. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on Cole Vasquez. Stanky getting a big lead at first. There he goes. Breaking ball, ripped foul, and he turned on it too soon as that tails out of play. It'll remain 0-2. 7-2 Edon on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning of this opening round sectional game in the Bryan District. Another Donovan throw over and Stanky back in safely. Winner of this game faces number 3 seed North Central. That'll be Thursday at 5 in Pioneer. Donovan's 0-2. Missed outside, ball 1. Stanky was not going that time. A ball and 2 strikes on Vasquez. Donovan stares in, comes set at the belt. The 1-2 delivery. Off the end of the bat, Vasquez just got a piece to hang in there. There have been a handful of at-bats like this with extra pitches being thrown, balls that have been fouled off by Edon hitters to help run up the Donovan pitch count. 1-2 again on Vasquez. And stepping off is Donovan. Now he's ready. So is Vasquez. Righty-righty matchup. Stanky, the runner at first, 1 away. Donovan's 1-2. Curveball, cut on, and missed. Strike 3, and Barnum hung on to it. So Cole Vasquez struck out for the second out.
Now batting number 9, Garrett Skiles.
And now it's up to Garrett Skiles to try to keep the inning alive. 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Donovan got him to cut and get it off the end of the bat. Strike one. No balls and one strike on Garrett Skiles, the Edon catcher. Edon improving on their win totals from last year. Down year last year. There goes Stanky on the move. The throw from Barnum, not in time. And it'll be a stolen base for Stanky. 1-1 the count on Garrett Skiles. Ball did bounce away just to the cut of the grass in shallow center field. Not far enough probably for Stanky to move on to third. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, drilled toward the hole. Shortstop was covering and making the turn will be Stanky. He will score on the RBI single. Skiles looking to get to second, slides in headfirst and is there. Garrett Skiles collecting an RBI. And it is 8-2 now, Edon, here in the fourth inning.
Now batting
A hustling
35,
Garrett
Prince.
Skiles gets him to second. And a good answer from Edon. Stryker scoring 2 in the top of this inning to crawl to within 5-2. And Edon so far has come right back and gotten 3. And taken command again of the game, 8-2. So Skiles at second. Connor Prince is at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a foul out. The right-hander cuts and misses at that slow curve. Strike one. 0-1 on Connor Prince. Wind blowing out straightaway center. Here's the 0-1 from Donovan. Takes a strike on the outside corner. 290 down the right field line, 315 down the left field line, 360 to center here at G. Ken Adams Field. The 2-strike pitch from Donovan. Way up high, ball one. 8-2 Edon here in this sectional semifinal game. We play in the fourth. And the 1-2. Slow curve, swung on, bounces up. Barnum has time to get Prince, threw off the bag, and he's going to be safe as Prince. So, wild pitch error after the strikeout.
Now batting number 8.
2, because that good throw would get Prince a 6 there, and this keeps the inning alive for Edon. The extra out. 8-2. Runners on the corners. 2 away. Max Radebaugh is up. Throw to third, and Skiles is back in. Radebaugh reached on an error, stole 2 bases, and scored a run his first time up, and then collected an RBI single. Just kind of lunged at it last time, put it in play back up the middle. Takes up and in, ball one. Skiles at third, Prince at first, 2 down in the inning. 8-2 Edon looking for more. They've scored in every inning here in this one. So far, 3 in this one. And now it's hit high into the air on the left field side, in shallow left field, and will drop. LeBeau went back, couldn't make the play. Coming on was Freilich, and it found a way in between. Little bloop job for Radebaugh. Yep, little bloop single. Will score Skiles, who, of course, was moving with 2 down in the inning. Prince stopped at second. This is now the biggest inning of the afternoon for Edon. With 4 runs here, they're going to pinch run for Skiles. Or Prince, I should say.
Pinch running for the
Carter Stanky.
Number 4, Carter Stanky.
So Carter Stanky will pinch run for Connor Prince. First and second, it's Caden Nestor at the plate. Nestor with a sacrifice fly and a strikeout today. Moving to the bottom of the fifth inning, Fayette creeping a little closer. Hicksville 6, Fayette 3 in that one. We're in the fourth here, and a 9-2 Edon lead. Runners on first and second with 2 down in the inning. Number 9 hitter is up facing Donovan. 6 Stryker errors. Swung on, hit into shallow left field. Going back, Myers, the shortstop, stumbles a bit but makes the grab to end the inning. However, Edon gets 4 back after Stryker scores 2 in the top half of the inning. 4 in the books here in Edon. 9-2 Bombers on B-Rock Sports.
Attention homeowners and contractors in the tri-state area. Did you know Black Swamp Equipment of Archbold services and repairs pretty much any piece of equipment and machinery? Well, they do. Things like skid steers, mini excavators, backhoes, and air compressors. But it's not just big equipment. They also repair things like lawnmowers, snow blowers, chainsaws, heaters, pretty much anything you can think of. Black Swamp Equipment can handle it. And they are certified service warranty centers for Steel outdoor power equipment, Kohler engines, Miller Electric, Milwaukee, and Toro. Plus, they have a truck fully loaded to come to you to fix a problem you may have with a piece of equipment. To find out more information, check out blackswampequipment.com or phone 1-800-445-2777 and ask for the service department. Black Swamp Equipment of Archbold, your one-stop service and repair headquarters.
Want to spruce up your yard for that graduation party or just because it's finally spring? Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan has what you need to make your yard the talk of the town. 10-pound bags of Scott's Easy Seed Lawn Patch and Repair to fix those spaces that need more than grass for only $29.99. Scott's 2 cubic feet black or brown mulch to brighten up the landscaping, and Craftsman V20 string trimmer and blower combo for only $99 with Ace Rewards. Whatever you need for spring, Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan has you covered. Ace, the helpful place.
Your friends at your neighborhood Edon Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Edon, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Edon Farmers Co-op.
Montag.
All right, moving to the fifth inning here in this one. It is a 9-2 Edon advantage. It'll be 8-9-1 as Devin Montag bounces one foul. He'll be followed by Jacob Cadwell and Jacob Myers here in the top half of the fifth inning. Nothing in one on the right-handed hitting Montag. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And the one-strike pitch. Breaking ball a little bit in. 1-1. Wyatt Moore, by the way, is the new right fielder for Edon, coming in for Cole Vasquez. Down low and away. 2-1. Maybe the thinking here is Cole's going to get the ball on Thursday. Get him off of his feet now. You're up 9-2. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Way up, ball 3. One thing we're working in Edon's favor is, no matter if it's Hicks, no matter if it's Hayes, they have seen both this season. And if Edon's able to hang on to this in advance, and talking, of course, about those two young men, Colton Hicks and Zach Hayes from North Central, who awaits the winner, and that one down low for ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Devin Montag, the number 8 hitter. And that's now Jacob Cadwell coming up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Now batting number 2, Jacob Cadwell.
Right-handed hitting Cadwell, the center fielder. 9-2 on our Andres O'Neill scoreboard. Cadwell squares, pulls back, takes ball one. One ball, no strikes. 2 runs, 3 hits, 6 errors for Stryker today. 9 runs, 8 hits, and an error for Edon. Again, Cadwell pulls it back, and it's 2-0. Edon 3 in the first, 1 in the second and third, and then 4 in the fourth inning. The 2-0 delivery. That's a strike called on Cadwell. In Guardians and Reds when we are done here. Hey, Napoleon's Art Warren got to be a dubious part of history in the Reds-Pirates game earlier. Down low, ball 3. Cincinnati losing to Pittsburgh 1-0, and Warren was a part of a no-hitter. It's not an official no-hitter because it wasn't 9 innings, and they lost the game. It's one of those that pitching was good, but no offense from Cincinnati, and Warren from Napoleon was part of that. The 3-1 paints the inside corner, 3-2. A lot of guys from our area either at the major level or at the professional level having some success this season. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Snap throw down. And off a step or two was Montag. And then realized that he better get back in a hurry, especially in a 9-2 game, and did. Good job by Ripke that time to battle back from being down in the count and get the punch out. So 1 out, 1 on here in the 5th. And it'll be Jacob Myers, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. Holgate leading Corey Rawson 5-0. Tailing away fastball, ball 1. That's in a different district again. That's in Division 4 out of the Hamler district. They'll get Kalida. The winner of that game will get Kalida. PH is the 2 seed there. Here's the pitch that's way high and outside and got away. It'll be a wild pitch that sees Skiles unable to haul that one in, and Montag coasts into second. I believe we're about ready to get a Hilltop update in softball. They were up 2-0 last we heard. Were they able to move on, Ben? Is that a final? So Hilltop advances to the district finals in softball, 5-0 over Ayersville. They have yet to allow a postseason run. 38-0, 16-0, and now 5-0 in getting to the district championship game. They get either Antwerp or Edgerton coming up on Thursday in that district final in softball. Hilltop's got it going on the last, 6-8 years in softball. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner on second, 1 down here in this one. We're in the 5th, a 9-2 Edon lead, and a cut and a miss by Myers. End of 5, Hicksville 7, Fayette 3. That's in this Division 4 baseball sectional, Bryan District. Antwerp gets the winner of that one. The 2-1, up and away, 3-1. Feel like tonight's game has kind of been a snapshot of how the 2 regular season games have gone. Here we are staring at another 7-run deficit. Edon has been in command in all the 2 games and in this one. And there's ball 4. Stryker just doing everything they can to try to hang around and maybe make a move. And now a visit to the mound. 9-2 Edon. First and second, Panthers, 1 down. We'll be right back.
Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. The Stryker Athletic Boosters is always proud to be a part of Stryker Athletics, and they want to salute the hard work of all the athletes that are competing this season. If you'd like to be a member of the Stryker Athletic Boosters, contact a coach or a booster member. Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
Mound visit over. Gavin LeBeau takes down in the dirt, ball one. LeBeau 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to Hickman at first. 9-2, Edon with the lead. We're in the top half of the fifth inning. Stryker with first and second and one down. Here on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Ripke's 1-0 pitch is forthcoming. Here it is. Fouled off of Skiles. 1-1. Big news in the OHSAA today. 14 referendum items were up for vote, but it's what didn't pass that has made the most news. With the biggest being, there will be, for now, no name, image, and likeness at the high school level. That was up for a vote, and I don't know about you guys, but I thought it was closer than what I even thought it was. 538 to 254 was the official vote by the administrators throughout the state of Ohio. So there will be no name, image, likeness at the high school level. That is now currently in play at the college level. The 1-1. Inside 2-1. What does the future hold? Who knows? But that's the starting point right now. The 817-member high schools, 538 to 254. We'll tell you the other vote or referendum that went down as well here in a moment. Ripke's 2-1. Swung on off the end of the bat, strike two. So it's 2-2. The other issue that failed by this was a very narrow margin, 406 to 393, a proposal that would have added a new exception to the enrollment and attendance bylaw, which would have permitted a student enrolled in a member public school that does not sponsor a team sport to potentially play that sport at a public school in a borderline school district outside ball three. The vote count on the issue, the closest referendum outcome since competitive balance during the 2014 cycle. So those are the two big referendum items that went down to defeat, made public today. The payoff swung on and fouled away, so LeBeau hanging in there at 3-2. 10-0 now, Holgate over Corey Rawson, so they'll be advancing, and that is a final. They've advanced. And we'll play Kalida. So certainly a couple of those issues to keep an eye on moving forward in the years to come. First and second, one down here, 9-2 Edon. The 3-2. Swung on, hit into the air, foul territory, first base side. Moving over is Hickman into foul ground and makes the play. LeBeau fouls out. 2 down in the inning. And now it'll be Matt Freilich, who collected the first Stryker hit of the game, and the first Stryker hit in quite a while against Edon pitching, namely Gannon Ripke, threw the no-hitter against Stryker earlier this year. 2 out, 2 on in a 9-2 game here in the fifth. So obviously a run rule final that we're about to tell you here. Ayersville 16-0 over Pettisville as that curveball stays high. Ball one on Freilich. So we know our Thursday game now. Ayersville, the 5 seed, will be at number 4 seed Montpelier. I'll be at Butch Stantz Field on Thursday for that one. Again, a 5 o'clock start time. Here's the 1-0. Called strike on the outside corner. Good location that time with Ripke's fastball. Haven't heard one score tonight on that Hilltop Edgerton game or seen it anywhere. That's an 8-9 game. You would figure to be a really competitive game with the winner to get number 1 seed Wayne Trace on Thursday. Here's Ripke's 1-1. Swung on, hit into the air. Left field, Caden Nestor charging in, makes the play, staring into the sun, and Baker will strand a pair in this inning. No damage done. Middle of the fifth. It's 9-2 Bombers.
The newest way to save money is also the easiest way to save money. With Midwest Community Federal Credit Union's new rewards checking account powered by Bazing, you get access to thousands of local discounts on shopping, dining, travel, and so much more. All you have to do is show your mobile coupon and save. No matter who you are or what you do, saving money is for everyone. Stop by a Midwest Community branch or visit midwestcommunity.org to open a rewards checking account today.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Attention homeowners and contractors in the tri-state area. Did you know Black Swamp Equipment of Archbold services and repairs pretty much any piece of equipment and machinery? Well, they do. Things like skid steers, mini excavators, backhoes, and air compressors. But it's not just big equipment. They also repair things like lawnmowers, snow blowers, chainsaws, heaters. Pretty much anything you can think of, Black Swamp Equipment can handle it. And they are certified service warranty centers for Steel outdoor power equipment, Kohler engines, Miller Electric, Milwaukee, and Toro. Plus, they have a truck fully loaded to come to you to fix a problem you may have with a piece of equipment. To find out more information, check out blackswampequipment.com or phone 1-800-445-2777 and ask for the service department. Black Swamp Equipment of Archbold, your one-stop service and repair headquarters.
Home half of the fifth inning, 9-2. Edon with the lead. Top of the order for the Bombers. Kyler Sapp, Wade Parrish, Gannon Ripke here to face Daniel Donovan, who delivers strike one. Sapp is 1 for 3 with an infield single and a stolen base. Also grounded out and flew out. Here's the one-strike pitch. Curveball up, 1-1. Ask and you shall receive. Edgerton on top and in control over Hilltop in a 12-6 game. Swung on, drilled toward right center field by Sapp. That's going back toward the wall. It'll one-hop the wall. Sapp with the turn is into second easily and now makes the turn. Digging for third. The relay not nearly in time. It'll be a stand-up triple for Kyler Sapp to begin this inning. A pitch up in the strike zone and hammered to the gap in right center field. It short hopped the fence. And a leadoff triple gets Edon in business here in the fifth. It'll be Wade Parrish, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. And now another visit to the mound, and we'll step aside and take a 30-second break.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Edon, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Good luck to the Stryker Panthers in tonight's game from all of the employees at Sauter Manufacturing. Sauter Manufacturing is always proud to be involved in Stryker athletics and the community of Stryker as a whole. And they want to salute the athletes on a terrific season so far and wish them the best of luck in tonight's game. This message brought to you by Sauter Manufacturing, proud supporters of the Stryker Panthers and the Stryker School District.
Tavon Harris is the new Stryker pitcher. You can't close the book yet on Daniel Donovan. He is responsible. It is 12-6 Edgerton, top of the fifth inning in that game with Hilltop. So Tavon Harris is in, and Donovan responsible for Sapp at third. But Donovan did a nice job, wasn't the benefactor of very good defense at times tonight. Stryker with 6 errors in this game. It's a 9-2 advantage. Harris a little more raw, but brings more heat than Donovan. Donovan became the number one because he threw strikes, kept them in games. Harris has been known to be a little erratic. And if he'd been able to harness this, it might have been a different situation, but he's battled, competed, done a nice job overall, just battled some inconsistency, and as we said, very raw on the mound.
Stryker Panthers is number 25, Tavon Harris. Moving over to first base is number 9, Daniel.
It's just a flip-flop of positions. Donovan goes to first.
Number 32, Wade.
So now it'll be Wade Parrish to the first batter to face Harris. Harris straightens, quickly delivers, and that's fouled away for strike one. Sapp at third with a leadoff triple. His second hit of the game. And now Harris with a one strike. Slider in there, strike two. 0-2 on Wade Parrish. Gannon Ripke due up next. 9-2 in the fifth. The two strike swung on, fouled away. Good defensive swing by Parrish to stay alive in the at-bat. No balls, two strikes on Wade Parrish. Right-hander against right-hander. Harris staring in. And the 0-2. Just a little bit low, maybe a little bit outside, ball one. North Central gets the winner of this one on Thursday. Ayersville already through. They'll play Montpelier. Edgerton was leading Hilltop. Swung on, lined into center field, a base hit, and coasting in will be Sapp. It's 10-2 Edon. RBI single for Wade Parrish.
Now batting number 5, Gannon Ripke.
The game-ending run is at the plate in a 10-2 game, and I say that with even more conviction because Gannon Ripke already has deposited a two-run homer into right center field today. Nobody out, runner on first, a huge lead for Parrish as he dives back in safely. Ripke 1 for 2 with a two-run homer, a walk, and a fly out to center. Bryan leading Lima Shawnee 11-2 in a regular season game. There goes Parrish, ball on the inside on the hands, ball one. Bryan's thankful that game's even being played today. I was told earlier Shawnee wasn't going to come. Had a tournament game later, probably didn't want to throw pitching. But good on Bryan. There's a contract. You're supposed to play that game. Well, why not take advantage of it today? Swung on, hit high and deep. It's playable. I mean, that was sky high. Tagging is Parrish. He'll stay at second, though. And a high ended up being medium deep. Not quite as deep as I thought, but a fly out to right field for out number 1.
Now batting number 11, Ethan.
Didn't get all of that, obviously. It'll be Ethan Stanky now. So you wonder, as Bryan is cruising in that game, what was the motivation? If they didn't want to come and play at 10, 11, 12 o'clock today, ball high. One and 0 now on Stanky. Infield single, lined out and reached on an error today. Runner on second, one down. The pitch. A swing and a miss. Had a big cut at that one. 1-1. 10-2 Edon, bottom of the fifth on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. We'll have Bryan and Van Wert in tournament baseball Friday at 5 in Division II in Bryan. Little three-quarter delivery, misses high and tight, 2-1. Again, Edon scoring in every inning today. Up 10-2, 10 hits in this game. Harris pumps a strike, 2-2. Hicksville adding to their lead on Fayette. It's 11-3 at the end of 6. Fayette had loaded the bases and brought the tying run to the plate in that top half of the 6, but Hicksville got out of it and then withstood and added to the lead. Fly ball to right field. Montag makes the... No, he didn't. He dropped it. Didn't look it in. Had it in his glove. Unable to complete the catch. E9 That'll be the 7th Stryker error of the night.
Now batting number 24, Wyatt Moore.
And now Wyatt Moore will bat for the first time. Remember, he came in for Vasquez. Runners on the corners. And that runner at first would be the game-ending run as Moore takes in 10 runs after 5, for those of you wondering what we were talking about as a game-ending run here, as we said, the 5th inning. 1-0 on Wyatt Moore. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. Parrish at third. Stanky at first in a 10-2 Edon lead here in this opening game of sectionals. Harris steps off, throws over, and Stanky with plenty of time to get back. If Edgerton can hang on and beat Hilltop, they would get Wayne Trace on Thursday. The pitch. Good backhand by Barnum to keep it there as it was in the dirt, 2-1. Wayne Trace getting a share of a GMC baseball title for the first time since 1987. Wayne Trace and Tenora. There goes the runner, and it bounces away from Barnum, goes to the screen, and scoring the run will be Parrish. Going to second is Stanky, and now it's an 11-2 game. Boy, a good GMC this year in baseball. Wayne Trace and Antwerp in Division 4. Tenora up in Division 3. Or at least the top 3 teams really good. And you had a little middle ground. 11-2, runner at second, 1 down. 3-1 to Wyatt Moore. Takes high, ball 4. So first and second. And now Chris Joyce will be a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Bombers is number 27, Chris Joyce.
He will be hitting for Skiles, who has 2 RBI singles in this game. Cincinnati, Cleveland when we're done here. That game already underway. Had a 6:10 first pitch. We'll be joining that in progress. Thursday, Ayersville at Montpelier at 5 in Division 4. Van Wert at Bryan in Division 2 on Friday at 5. Harris in relief of Donovan. The pitch. And it hit Joyce. And now the game ender is 90 feet away. Bases loaded with 1 down. And we may see another, either a pinch hitter or a pinch runner. Pinch runner potentially here for somebody. Or somebody on deck to be the pinch hitter.
Yep.
Connor Prince re-entering because he had been pinch run for last time.
Re-entering the game is
so 11-2. 1 out, bases loaded. If Edon gets Stanky in, it's game over here in 5. Prince takes a called strike on the outside corner. Nothing in 1. We are wrapping and shutting down quickly whenever this thing ends. There's a check swing foul because of the Guardians and Reds already underway. Bases full of Bombers, 1 out in the inning. We're in the 5th. Nothing in 2 on Connor Prince. And that's fouled off. If we get to a next hitter, it'd be Mason Pinkham, who is on deck. Would be pinch hitting for Radeball. Harris stared to Barnum. The 0-2 pitch to Prince. Swung on, hit to right field. That'll drop, and that will end this thing in 5. Edon collects a sectional win here on a Tuesday night. as they knock off Stryker and get to 10-11 on the season. Stryker will see their season come to an end at 3-17. For Edon, it'll be a third opportunity at North Central. North Central won the first two games, 23-10 and 7-3. That one just this last Saturday up at Fifth Third Field. So Edon is through, Ayersville is through, Hicksville appears to be through, and then, of course, the Edgerton Hilltop winner will advance as well. Our final here in Edon, it's Edon 12 and Stryker 2. We'll step aside, take our final timeout, and when you come back, it's Cincinnati and Cleveland on B-Rock 100.9. So long, everybody.